What's up, guys? I'm gonna take you through a 5-minute upper and spine mobility today. So go ahead and just follow along, get down to the floor, get comfortable. I'm gonna take you through, I'm gonna time out all these stretches for you today so you don't have to just do anything but follow along. So first one we're gonna go through, and we're gonna start the time now here. I'm gonna have you take one hand and you're gonna sit on it underneath your bottom, and then you're gonna take your other hand right over the top of your head, and we're just gonna stretch to the side. So what we're doing here is we're stretching out your scalene muscles. We're also stretching out a little bit of your upper trap. This is really good for those of you who have neck pain and neck tension. And we're just gonna hold a light stretch. This is a 3 or 4 out of 10 intensity of a stretch. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. We're working on a little bit of mobility. If this feels good, you can hold it for longer after this video is over. All right, we're coming up on 30 seconds, and we're gonna switch sides here. Same thing, tucking that hand under, and we're gonna pull that head over to the side. The reason why we tuck the hand under is it helps to kind of hold the shoulder down so that as I stretch, my shoulder doesn't come up with my neck, and I can get a little bit of a better stretch there. If you feel like this is too intense, you can just drop the hand down and then just drop the head to the side. The weight of gravity should give you a pretty good stretch. Again, we're only really looking for a 3 or 4 out of 10 intensity of a stretch. Okay, done with that one. We're gonna roll to the side now. Work on a little bit of thoracic mobility. That mid back gets tight, it causes low back tension, it causes neck tension. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay on our side, knees bent up towards our chest, we're gonna roll back and we're gonna reach, and you're gonna feel a stretch to the ribs, you're gonna feel a stretch to the mid back, and we're just gonna repeat this stretch for 30 seconds. So you're gonna reach as far as you can, and then you're gonna come back through, and you're just gonna rotate and kind of feel that stretch happen through the upper back. And we're just moving through, stretching. We're gonna flip to the other side now after 30 seconds here. I'm gonna flip to that side. You can just simply roll to the other side, facing away from the screen if you don't need to see me here. And we're just gonna work through, again, feeling a nice pull. I like to grab on my rib cage and get my ribs moving, because the ribs, those attach into your thoracic spine, that is attaching to your mid back. So it's important to have good rib mobility as you move through into rotation. And rotation is a key for those of you who sit at a chair for a long period of time. All right, next one we're gonna pop up. We're gonna do child's pose lateral stretching. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit back to your heels if you can, reach out the hands, and then we're just coming and walking those hands right over to the side like that, right? So we're gonna do one side. Let's pick one side first. We're gonna go 30 seconds here, and then we're gonna pick another side. So I'm just feeling a stretch. I should feel a stretch through my shoulder, feel a stretch through my lat, maybe a little bit of stretch through my back. And I'm just getting that back nice and mobile, trying to work on that frontal plane. 30 seconds gone. Let's switch sides here. You'll notice as you go through this, sometimes one side does not feel symmetrical to the other side. If that is the case for you, you can just simply work on one side a little bit more, especially next time you run through this video, or even after this video, you can kind of get on and do one of these stretches for a little bit longer period of time. Take some deep breaths through this motion as well. That'll help expand your rib cage and get that back moving a little bit more. Next one we're gonna do is cat-cow or cat-camel. Side position here so you can see, and all I'm doing here is arching up, dropping my head down, and then I'm coming up and I'm bringing my neck back. I don't need to force this through a painful position. If anything is painful here today as you go through, we can modify and change how you're moving, because none of these things should be painful. It should feel good and it should feel like a stretch, okay? Next one coming is another one for the spine after you've done 30 seconds of this one. I'm gonna do it front on for you. And what we're gonna do is you're gonna be on your hands and knees, and we're gonna do what's called tail wags. So you're gonna try to bring your head towards your hip. And so what you're noticing from the front there is that I'm almost like I'm wagging my tail. My hips are moving side to side, my shoulders are moving side to side, and I'm getting mobility of my spine as I turn and move. I'm gonna just loosen up that mid back there. Okay, last one we're gonna do is we're gonna go through and we're gonna do shoulder reaches. So I'm gonna show you from behind here. I'm gonna take one hand over, and I'm gonna take one hand under, and I'm gonna switch. So I'm just working through, stretching my shoulders, trying to work on getting this one up over the top of my head, trying to close that distance between my bicep and my ear. And this one, I'm reaching up behind my back, stretching into internal rotation. So I'm getting external rotation and I'm getting internal rotation. And we're gonna do this for about a minute here. So we've done about 30 seconds. You can kind of pull one in and hold So I can kind of come back, I can hold this stretch for a long time. If you can grab your fingers together, that's great. If you can't, that's also fine. I can't. One side you might find that you can do it. One side you might not be able to do it. Again, when we're doing any stretch and we're doing different sides, we're doing unilateral, we're gonna find things where we find imbalances, and those are places where we have opportunity to find symmetry, and that's gonna help with injury prevention over the long run. So that's the upper body and spine 5-minute mobility. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's run it back through. Try to do that every day if you can. I'm sure it's gonna help you feel better, and then you can spend a little bit more time on that stretching and that mobility that you know you should be doing.